Are you tired of that voice in your head telling you you're not good enough? I've been there, and so has everyone else. That self-doubt can be paralyzing, but here's the truth. Confidence isn't something you're born with, it's a skill you can build. Today, I'll give you 5 science-backed, actionable steps to create real, lasting confidence. We'll dig into habits and mindset shifts that silence your inner critic and help you become your most authentic self. Stick with me through all 5 steps. Each one builds on the last, and there's a bonus tip at the end to lock it all in. Ready? Let's get started. The foundation of confidence is your self-talk. The way you speak to yourself, even in the quietest moments, shapes how you see the world and your place in it. Every day your inner dialogue is either building you up or quietly chipping away at your self-belief. That inner voice can be your worst critic, tearing you down with every mistake or flaw. It can magnify your insecurities, replaying your failures and doubts on a loop. Sometimes it's so subtle you barely notice it, but its impact is powerful. Most of us would never speak to a friend the way we speak to ourselves. Imagine telling a friend they're not good enough or that they'll never succeed. It sounds harsh, right? Yet, we often reserve this kind of criticism for ourselves. So, the first step is awareness. Catch that negative voice in the act. Notice when you're being unkind to yourself and pause. Awareness is like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, you can see what's really happening. When you notice it, interrupt it. Literally say, stop. This simple act breaks the cycle and gives you a moment to choose a different response. It's a powerful way to take back control. You're the bouncer at the door of your mind. You decide what thoughts get in. Just as a bouncer wouldn't let troublemakers into a club, you don't have to let negative thoughts take up space in your mind. Don't let a bully live in your head rent-free. You have the power to evict those thoughts and replace them with something better. Remember, you are not your thoughts. You are the thinker of your thoughts. Once you stop the negative thought, reframe it with something neutral or positive. Even shifting from "I can't do this" to "I'm learning how to do this" makes a difference. It's about progress, not perfection. If your critic says you'll fail, replace it with "I'm prepared and capable" or "I've faced challenges before and I can handle this one too." These new statements become the building blocks of your confidence. It might feel fake at first, but you're forging new neural pathways. Just like learning a new skill, positive self-talk takes practice and repetition. Over time, it becomes more natural. This isn't lying to yourself. It's finding a more compassionate truth. You're not ignoring your flaws, you're choosing to see your strengths and potential too. Try the high five habit. Every morning, look in the mirror and give yourself a high five. It might feel silly, but it's a small act of encouragement that can shift your mindset for the day. It signals to your brain, "I see you, I support you." This simple gesture can help you start your day with a sense of self-acceptance and motivation. This takes consistency. Every time you reframe a negative thought, you're voting for the confident version of yourself. Over time, these small votes add up, creating a new self-image. Think of your mind as a garden. You're pulling out weeds of self-doubt and planting seeds of encouragement. The more you tend to your mental garden, the more it flourishes. Over time, those seeds grow into real confidence. You'll notice yourself standing taller, speaking up more, and believing in your abilities. Your inner world creates your outer world. When you nurture positive self-talk, it radiates outward, affecting your relationships, your work, and your overall happiness. The stories you tell yourself become your reality. If you tell yourself you're capable, you'll start to act that way. If you tell yourself you're worthy, you'll begin to feel it. Use words that empower you. Instead of "I have to," say "I get to." This small shift turns obligations into opportunities and helps you see the positive side of your daily life. Instead of "I'm stressed," say "I'm challenged, and I'll rise to the occasion." Challenges are a chance to grow, and your words can help you meet them with courage. Your mission: become the guardian of your thoughts. Stand watch at the gate of your mind, letting in only what serves you and your growth. Intercept negativity, reframe it, and celebrate yourself. Every small win, every positive thought is worth acknowledging. Do this daily, and you'll build an unshakable foundation for confidence. The more you practice, the stronger your self-belief becomes. This is where it all begins. The journey to confidence starts with mastering your inner dialogue, one thought, one word, one day at a time. Now let's turn inner work into real-world action. It's one thing to reflect and plan, but the real transformation happens when you take that first step, no matter how small. Action is where your intentions become reality. Confidence is built through small, achievable goals, not giant leaps. Every time you accomplish something, even if it seems insignificant, you're proving to yourself that you can follow through. When goals are too big, we get overwhelmed and do nothing, reinforcing self-doubt. The pressure to achieve something massive can freeze us in place, making it feel impossible to even begin. The secret? Break it down to the smallest possible step. Shrink your goal until it feels almost too easy to ignore. That's where you start. Want to get fit? Just put on your workout clothes today. That's it. You don't even have to work out yet. Just show up for yourself in the smallest way. Tomorrow, walk to the end of the driveway. It might feel like nothing, but it's a step forward. The next day, walk around the block. Each day, add just a little more, and soon you'll be amazed at how far you've come. You don't write a novel, you write one sentence. That's how every big project begins, with a single, simple action. Each tiny task is a win, a piece of evidence that you can rely on yourself. These small victories add up, showing you that progress is possible. Making your bed, flossing one tooth, sending that email, these are all wins. They may seem trivial, but they're proof that you can take action no matter how small. Stack these small wins and you build momentum. Like building blocks, each one supports the next, creating a foundation for bigger achievements. At first it's hard, but each win makes the next one easier. With every step, your confidence grows, and what once felt impossible starts to feel within reach. This rewires your brain to associate goals with success, not overwhelm. You start to expect progress, and that expectation fuels your motivation. The more you achieve, the more confident you feel, and the more you're willing to try. Success becomes a habit, not a rare event. Don't wait for motivation. Build discipline and habit through small, consistent wins. Motivation comes and goes, but habits stick. Your task? Pick one area to build confidence, break it down to the tiniest action, and do it. Make it so easy you can't say no. When you do, pause and acknowledge it. Feel that spark of pride. Celebrate your follow-through, no matter how minor it seems. Confidence is built by keeping promises to yourself, no matter how small. Each time you do, you strengthen your trust in your own abilities. Start small, build momentum, and watch your self-belief soar. Remember, every journey begins with a single step, so take yours today. The next step is changing your relationship with failure. Instead of seeing it as something to avoid or be ashamed of, start to view it as an essential part of your growth journey. Failure isn't a sign that you're not good enough. It's a sign that you're pushing your limits, stepping outside your comfort zone, and daring to try. Most of us see failure as proof we're not good enough, but it's actually the secret ingredient to success. Every rejection, every mistake, every no you hear is a stepping stone toward your goals. The people who achieve the most are often the ones who have failed the most because they kept going. Think about how a baby learns to walk. Falling isn't failure, it's learning. Babies don't judge themselves for falling, they simply get up and try again, each time a little stronger and a little wiser. Imagine if we all approached our setbacks with that same curiosity and resilience. As adults, we expect perfection and let fear of failure keep us small. We hesitate to speak up, try new things, or take risks because we're afraid of looking foolish or making mistakes. But the truth is, nobody who ever did anything great did it without stumbling along the way. True confidence isn't believing you'll never fail, it's knowing you'll be okay even if you do. It's the ability to laugh at your mistakes, learn from them, and keep moving forward with your head held high. Detach your self-worth from any single outcome. You are not defined by your wins or losses, but by your willingness to keep showing up, to keep learning, and to keep growing. You are not your failures, you're the person who keeps showing up. Every time you get back up, you prove to yourself that you're resilient and capable of handling whatever comes your way. Expect to fail when you try new things. Welcome it as a sign you're growing. If you're not failing sometimes, you're probably not challenging yourself enough. Each mistake is evidence that you're stretching beyond what you already know. Failure is the price of admission for a bold life. It's the ticket you pay to enter new territory, to discover what you're truly capable of, and to create a life that excites you. When you fail, shift into scientist mode. What did I learn? What can I do differently? Treat every setback as valuable data, not a verdict on your worth. This turns failure into a compass, not a dead end. It points you toward what needs to change, what you can improve, and where your next opportunity lies. The most successful people have stories full of setbacks. What sets them apart is resilience. They use their failures as fuel, not as reasons to quit. Their setbacks became the foundation for their greatest achievements. Every time you get back up, you strengthen your confidence muscle. Each recovery builds your belief in yourself and your ability to handle whatever comes next. Try this. Think of a past failure. What did you learn? How did it make you stronger? Write it down and notice how your perspective shifts when you see failure as a teacher, not an enemy. See it as a lesson, not just a loss. Like kintsugi, the Japanese art of repairing broken pottery with gold, your failures can become the most beautiful and valuable parts of your story. Your mission: do something this week you might fail at. Sign up for that class, start that project, or have that conversation you've been avoiding. The goal isn't success, it's the attempt and the learning. Celebrate your courage to try, no matter the outcome, and surround yourself with people who cheer you on. When you see failure as your greatest teacher, you become unstoppable. You unlock a new level of confidence, resilience, and freedom to pursue the life you truly want. Now let's talk about your body language. Your mind and body are in a constant feedback loop. When you feel insecure, you make yourself smaller. Hunched shoulders, crossed arms, avoiding eye contact. This posture tells your brain you're not safe or confident, reinforcing anxiety. Confident people stand tall, shoulders back, chest open, making eye contact. Science shows that holding a power pose for just 2 minutes can boost confidence hormones and lower stress. By changing your posture, you send your brain a new message: I am powerful. Let's practice. Sit or stand tall, shoulders back, chin up, deep breath. Notice how you feel: more alert, present, and capable. Make confident body language your default. Walk with purpose, offer eye contact, and smile. Smiling, even if forced, releases feel-good chemicals and makes you appear more confident. Before any big moment, take 2 minutes to stand like a superhero. Use your body to prime your mind for confidence. Throughout the day, check your posture and make small adjustments. Your body is a tool. Use it to tell yourself and the world a new story. The final step is about your environment, the people you surround yourself with. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. People either charge your battery or drain it. There's no neutral. Confidence is contagious, but so is doubt. If you're surrounded by negativity, it's hard to stay positive and confident. Think about your inner circle. Do they support your dreams or poke holes in them? Energy vampires drain you. Cheerleaders lift you up. You can't always cut people out, but you can manage their access and influence. Set boundaries, limit time with negative people, and don't share your dreams with those who will stomp on them. Be a ruthless curator of your social environment. Seek out mentors and positive, supportive people. Invest in relationships that energize and inspire you. As you build confidence, you'll attract more positive people and have less tolerance for negativity. Your environment can be a headwind or a tailwind. You get to choose. Do an audit: list the 5 people you spend the most time with and note how you feel after being with them. Make one small change this week to spend more time with energizers and less with drainers. Your confidence depends on it. We've covered mastering self-talk, building momentum, reframing failure, using body language, and curating your circle. These aren't just ideas, they're a roadmap for real change. Confidence is a skill you build every day, not a personality trait or a gift. Every time you reframe a thought, complete a small task, learn from a mistake, stand taller, or choose supportive company, you're doing a rep. Be patient and celebrate every step forward. If this video helped, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. Drop your favorite confidence tip in the comments. Keep showing up for yourself. I believe in you. See you in the next video.